Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Let's Play Bloons Tower Defense 5 Deluxe Edition. In this episode, we're going to start off by going to the first stage and doing it on medium. And I know I have a habit of calling it advanced, but yes, it is medium. And as an added bonus, I'm going to be doing it in reverse, which means that the balloons will be coming from the opposite side of the track. So now, instead of coming from the left side right here where my mouse is, they're now going to be coming down from where the arrow is. So, first thing I'm going to do is actually put down a ninja monkey, because they're pretty good lane busters. And even though right here it's just a short little path that it has to cover, it's still nice to have it there, just to have something shooting down that path. I had always kind of complained a little bit about the dartling guns, because it's great that you can move it and they follow where your mouse is and you can aim and everything, but whenever you have to get an upgrade, you always have to move your mouse down and click or start the round and everything, so that was kind of a problem. And I remember I watched this one video of someone playing, and it looked like they were upgrading without using their mouse, so like, oh, is there a hotkey that you can use to upgrade? Then I never looked into it. And then just yesterday, or this morning I think, I don't remember strangely, but I saw another video of someone playing, and they did use a hotkey, and they were using the dartling gun and other towers, but they used a hotkey to upgrade. And I was like, oh, I need to look into this. And then I finally found that when you use comma and period on the keyboard, those are the hotkeys for upgrading. So, I mean, you can tell, okay, I have enough money for the Seeking Shuriken, move my mouse over here, press period, and then I don't have to use my mouse and everything. So that totally blew my mind, because I've been playing this game for like 5 years, and I never heard about a hotkey. I mean, not this game technically, but I've been playing Bloons Tower Defense for like 5 years, and I never heard about a hotkey. So that would have been nice, maybe to have as one of those little info things that pop up on the bottom. Maybe it is, and I've just never paid attention to it or something. But yeah, so that's a thing that you should probably be aware of if you're going to be playing this game. So ridiculous that it took me so long to figure it out. Right, so anyways, so I should talk about medium. In medium, you have 150 lives, but since I have triple lives premium upgrade, I have 450 lives. Everything costs a little bit more. Like if you remember from when I was playing all the other times on easy, the double shot would usually cost a bit less. And even the ninja monkey only costs like 510, I think. Now, the problem I have with putting the ninja monkey here is that obviously when they miss a balloon, then it has to go all the way around until it gets to right here. And what's good about the Seeking Shuriken is that occasionally it'll hit the other balloons on the side, so that's cool. But also on medium, the balloons move a little bit faster, which I've never really been able to notice, but occasionally you can tell, I guess. And now what else? That's pretty much it, as far as I know. That's the difference between medium and easy. So, yeah. As far as my plan, oh wait, the biggest difference. Now you have to go to round 65 to beat the game, or to beat the level. And that will introduce the BFB, which I've done before on some of the special missions. So it's not really going to be like a huge surprise or anything. And I should get double shot. And then I think I'm going to be done upgrading the ninja monkey, at least for now, because I'm going to need something with lead busting power. So, I don't know. I'm so used to playing the Bloons Monkey City now, because the beta started working. So I've been playing that, and it's really different. And I'll also have some footage or a link to some other guy that plays the game in the description if you're curious about watching that, if you haven't already looked up videos for it. But I'm not posting any videos or recording any videos of me playing it, just because I don't have a recording software that will actually record the web version of the game, because there's only a web version, obviously. And you know what, I'm just going to get a sniper to deal with these. There, okay. But you can only play the game on the web, and Fraps isn't recording the game. I'm not entirely sure why. I'm not sure if it's something I can fix and just use Fraps for it. But if I'm not going to use Fraps, then I need to use the free screen-to-video recording software, which just records the entire screen rather than just the game. So I could do that, but the quality won't be as good, and you know, then you'll see the rest of my screen as well. So then the problem with that would obviously just be the quality. But if you are interested, then I obviously could just start doing that. But another problem with that would be that I've already started playing, and there's no like multiple save files where I can just start over or something. I could probably ask one of the like system administrators or something to wipe my game or something. But once the beta is over and they actually release the game, then I know that all of your progress will be erased anyways. So I could just start a Let's Play once it's actually released. But we don't actually know when it's going to be released. I'm guessing in a month or two, but I really have no idea. So again, if you want, I could start recording my gameplay, but I've already started in the game, so it won't be the same as me just starting fresh or something. But again, there are other people that are posting their videos, or at least I know of one guy that is. So you can always watch their videos. Alright, increase that. So obviously this is around 27, so there's just a big stream of Bloons, so the Glaive Ricochet would have been nice, but the Ninja Monkey's good too. And also, I'm getting so used to playing Bloons Monkey City that now this feels slow, because the actual pacing of that game is different, because you only play for a few waves at a time, and the waves are structured a lot different than these waves. There's a lot more like long streams of blues, or then a few streams of pinks or something, rather than the way this is set up. So it's a little different. It's a little bit more fast-paced, but then at least in the beginning it does get a little bit repetitive. But I still think it's a great game. Let's see. But just the mindset and the tower building, yeah, I'm losing lives, but oh well, I've got plenty of lives, especially compared to Bloons Monkey City, because in that game you have much fewer lives. And I'm actually going to set this to strongest, because that's where it's more helpful. Then I'm going to move my Ninja Monkey, actually, because it would be better somewhere else. Alright, once this wave is over... Alright, now, actually, you know what? I'm going to use a Super Monkey. Probably wasn't a good idea, because now there's a bunch of camo. And the Sniper, it could probably handle this without leaking any balloons, but it will just take a while. Would have been better if I used the Ninja Monkey here. Alright. So I've got a Super Monkey, which, it needs camo detection. So I'm going to have to do something about that. I'll use a Monkey Village, because those are very helpful. And with, oops, I thought I had enough money. And with Bigger Beacon, I should be able to get the Super Monkey and the Sniper with some room to spare. Yeah. Oh, wait, almost. There we go. Bigger Beacon is very helpful, because that's seriously like almost the entire map coverage with that thing. It's crazy. And also, something nice is that with the Monkey Tycoon, I just saved myself $500 because I was able to already have the Super Monkey built, and then I used the Monkey Village to decrease the cost of all of its upgrades. So with Monkey Tycoon, you sell it for the exact same price you bought it for, but then when you place it again, you're actually buying it at a lower cost than you sold it for, I guess. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time explaining it, and talking and making sentences that make sense and such. But anyways, one problem with using a sniper as your what's it called, lead buster, is that there are balloons that are oh dang it, I didn't get camo detection. Jeez. Oh well. Anyways, there are balloons that aren't lead, but they are higher layer. So if you set it to strongest, then that sounds annoying. Alright, hold on. Alright, that will help get rid of lead, and this will help get rid of everything else. Okay, so that's frustrating. I'm obviously not doing a very great job at beating this level, but obviously I have triple lives, which is very helpful because it gives me a lot of that buffer of just not having to worry too much about the game, or at least not, I'm definitely not going to beat this with no lives lost, obviously, because I've lost over 100 lives. And if you were to use this strategy without the triple lives premium upgrade, then you would have lost by now, because you would have only had 150 lives, and I've already lost over 150 lives. So yeah, don't use this strategy. I don't know what I'm thinking. I guess I'm just sort of like out of practice because of thinking about Bloons Monkey City, and not really paying attention too much to what an actual good strategy would be on this level. And I should get the, you know what, I'm just going to sell that, because now I don't need it, because now I've got the Glaive Ricochet for the lead busting, and I've still got this Super Monkey for awesomeness. I don't know, for some reason now I feel like just selling the boomerang thrower, just for no good reason, or at least moving it, or gonna make it a bionic boomer. I'm gonna put it right here. Alright, so I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just making it up as I go along. But it seems to be working out okay. I mean, I was gonna say I haven't lost too many lives, but I did lose quite a few. There's also something else I noticed. To get more cash, you can have a cash injection for $200, or 200 monkey money, I should say. And at first I was thinking, when I first saw that, I was like, oh, it's just like a little 500 or 1,000 extra money for 200 monkey money, which isn't that big a deal. But then I actually used it, and it gives you like 10,000, which is a really huge boost, especially if you're like using it right at the beginning of the level. And if you, I'll probably use it on some of the harder, like on the hard difficulty, on the harder tracks, just because it's really useful. And if you're already going to make like 600 monkey money off the track, then spending that extra 200 just to make sure that you actually do beat it is pretty helpful. Even though with all of my double upgrades, my double Ranga premium upgrades, this track is pretty easy. Monkey Tycoon, bigger beacon, triple lives, double Ranga, all of those things are very helpful. And you know what, now I don't even need this. I probably could have used it. And also, this is something interesting. Similar to the tunnels track, obviously right here and where the Super Monkey is, there's little tunnels where the balloons are kind of hidden. The Moabs aren't affected by that. They're still like above ground, I guess, so you can still target them. Which I'm not sure if that's a bug or just something they use because it's really helpful. Really nice of them to put that in. So I don't know. And I'm just not thinking too hard about this game. Selling stuff all over the place, buying stuff in weird places. I guess it's just because I'm not used to playing this track in reverse that it's just messing with me. And really, I made a terrible plan earlier with the way I placed my towers and having a sniper and a ninja monkey and everything. So, yeah. But obviously with this Robo Monkey now, it's gonna be pretty easy. And speaking of Robo Monkey, now I don't actually know if it's based off RoboCop, but you know, Robo Monkey, RoboCop, somewhat similar. Which I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of other Robo such and such that isn't RoboCop. Then it kind of has that visor, kind of like RoboCop, and those little guns. I don't actually know that much about RoboCop, except that apparently the trailer for the new movie is coming out, or the trailer is out for the new movie that will be coming out. So I thought that was interesting. Just gonna place another Super Monkey, just because they're awesome, and I'm just gonna use them a bunch in this episode. Because it's my first recorded episode on Medium as far as these normal tracks go. So I don't know exactly how well I'm actually going to do on it, but I'm sure I'll be fine. And now I kind of want to place one over here just to pop things quicker. But I suppose I shall hold off on that. And again, I do wish I could just fast forward through this faster, because with the 15 extra waves, it is going to make this episode quite a bit longer, because the waves get longer later on and all that. Alright. Nothing else to do. I did get these monkey farmers so that I could use the banana farms, but I really don't need the banana farms because obviously I'm doing great. Although really I probably should have used banana farms because they really are effective, especially on the medium and hard difficulties, because you generally are playing the game for a lot longer, a lot more waves, so getting that extra money quicker or earlier gets you a lot more money in the long run. And you know what? I can probably do without that Super Monkey, or at least without him as a Plasma Monkey. So I'm actually, well, I already did get the Monkey Town, which increases the money that I get by 50%. So that's always nice. And getting that extra money will be more helpful than having the extra Plasma Monkey. Come on. And you know what? Now having that Glaive Ricochet would have been nice, just because there are a few places where the balloons are really packed together tightly, and I don't know exactly how well the Super Monkeys are going to pierce through them. But we'll see. I'll probably do okay. I mean, I've got plenty of lives. 256, that's more than you usually have, like, on easy without triple lives. So, I'm good. And you know what, I think I am going to save up for Healthy Bananas, because that's just going to make the game even easier. Because what Healthy Bananas does is that for every banana farm and every upgrade on the banana farm, it will give you 1 life per round. So if you have 1 banana farm unupgraded, it'll give you 1 extra life per round. If you have 2 banana farms, both unupgraded, it'll give you 2 lives per round. If you have 1 banana farm with 1 upgrade, it will give you 2 lives per round. So it's pretty good, especially if you have like 3 banana farms that have like 5 upgrades, because then that's 15 lives per round. So that's really helpful, especially in the long run when you're doing medium or hard, because the RBE, the red balloon equivalent, basically means how many lives you would lose if you just let it go all the way through without popping anything. So with 3,164, obviously my 256 isn't going to be very effective at just letting them run rampant. So with Healthy Bananas, it helps you with more of a buffer, even though obviously you're still going to need to be popping some if you think you can survive without popping them, I guess. So yeah, that's how that upgrade works, and that's probably what I'm going to get next, just to help out with the whole surviving thing. Alright. Plus it makes banana farms just that much more awesome. 62, which means next wave is going to be pretty difficult, because it's going to have a lot of tightly bunched balloons. And actually, in that case, I'm going to sell that one for the glue gunner, because that is actually a pretty good upgrade. It's going to be a bunch of tightly packed ceramics, so it wasn't quite as effective as I was hoping. but let's buy another one. See how that works. Just to help it pop through those thicker bunches. Alright. I don't know exactly how effective that is, but I'm sure it's helping, because that has 38 and 91. Okay, that didn't help at all. At least hardly any. Let's put this back. See, that's what I love about the Monkey Tycoon, is you can do stuff like that. You can be like, oh, maybe this thing will be helpful. Sell this upgrade, buy this thing, and nope, that wasn't helpful. Okay, sell that thing, buy the thing I just sold. Like, you're not losing any money by selling things, so you can just sort of redistribute your money when you have Monkey Tycoon, which is really helpful. Very nice upgrade. Definitely recommend it as one of your first premium upgrades. Probably after double Ranga, if you like using boomerangs. But, alright. Speaking, no. I was gonna say, speaking of double boomerangs, I was gonna make another Glaive Ricochet, but it really wouldn't be that effective right there, because it's just a small little path. So the ricochet effect wouldn't go very far, and oh yeah, this is around 65. So yeah, that's pretty easy. Obviously I did lose a bunch of lives, but because of triple lives I didn't need to worry about any of that. Alright, so healthy bananas, 4,800. That's gonna take a while. Alright, so that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.